Okay, beginning my turn. Big Bop is going to trigger, and now I'm going to attack with Lay Down the Law. And guess what, fuckwads? It has Tower, so now you're screwed. Reactions?
I'm going to trounce your ass. Clash. Let's go. Zane.
I will then seduce secrets from Arsenal, looking at your hand and the top card of your deck, and then I will draw a card.
Wow.
I will shield block.
This is also a great game of UPF, apparently, on the reaction step. Hell yeah. Here we are. Back in action. We're here. New and improved. Got a new team, and we're doing art draft. What's up, everybody?
Hello, everybody. We are here.
What's going on?
For our favorite segment where we talk about fancy things like art and art critique and why
Art history.
my art opinion is more important than Taylor's because of
I went to art school, so this should be easy for me.
Exactly.
Yeah, but like in Texas,
I have a master's of fine arts.
Whoa. Prove it.
Texas art. Is it mostly like denim based? It's like horn.
Oh, there's horses and cows.
denim based.
Yeah, in like Spurs and the Alamo.
Adobe.
There you go.
Way different than California art.
Can you say Adobe? Anyone?
Adobe.
Hit me up if you see.
Zane, what kind of degrees or certifications that make you qualified to be here?
I have a bachelor's of science in accounting and finance, so I'm really.
Oh, you're a finance guy talking about art. Oh,
I'm in trouble for this draft for sure.
You should go first.
He knows how to value it, so that's good. You know, it's going to be a write-off or something.
You could be an art appraiser.
Yeah.
Just tell us how much
fraud.
you would pay for the original copies of all these art things every time.
Hell yeah.
Got it. Yeah.
All right. For those who don't know what the art draft is, Taylor, how about you let the people know what we're doing today?
Oh, nice. I was prepared, and then I was like, nice, Colin, great job. You're doing it, but you just passed it. So as a good teammate, I will take that and swoosh it. Okay, so we're going to draft the artwork in the new set Heavy Hitters. So basically, each of us is going to get 5 picks. We're going to go around. We're all going to pick one, and
Snake
then
draft style.
Snake style. We're going to do it snake style. And then we have 5 rounds of that.
I'm a snake.
And then at the end, you, the listener, or in the middle or beginning, maybe one of us just wins with the first pick in the draft, and then that's it. Boom.
Ooh, I like that.
Somebody got Victor Wembanyama, and then it's all over. You know.
You pronounced Goldmain wrong.
My favorite horse. In the comments below, or on Twitter, or in the Discord, wherever, you just let us know in person. Give us a little note like, "Hey, you won," or
we will be at Worlds this year in whatever undisclosed location. We're all going to be there.
Pro Tour LA. We're all going to be there. Let us know who you think wins. That's the gist. Did I miss anything? Anybody?
I don't think so.
Nope.
That's it. We just now figure out who goes first. Well, I guess we have to figure out who goes first and then second, third, and fourth.
Correct. We only need 1, 2, 3, and then whoever's left over is fourth.
We should randomize the fourth position. All right, we ready? I've got wheelofnames.com pulled up and ready with all of our names on it. I'm going to click it, and you will trust that this is true, and I'm actually doing it. But is it? Who knows? And oh shit, it's Zane.
Let's go.
The Rock Johnson.
Oh man.
First pick of the Heavy Hitters draft, the first art draft of 2024.
That's big, Zane.
So yeah,
that's big.
good.
First pick in this draft is big.
It's strong.
Oh my god.
There's
big
only one
board-
good art card in the whole set, and you're gonna nail it.
Apparently, the first pick is the only one that matters, just like in sports.
Reinforce the line.
Are we
Blue.
doing reprints? Is there a rule of no reprints?
If you want
I
to
was
waste
gonna
your
do-
pick, you're totally fine. Then,
I was going all reprints.
So Taylor lost, so I guess he can go at any point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can
All right.
go catch up on some sleep.
Should we have Zane pick who's second?
That's too crazy. That means he will love
so
one
much
of us
power.
more than the other.
Yeah, don't
You
make
got
us
randomize
Just
it,
respin
Colin.
with three. Respin with three. Yeah.
All right, Blake is next, and then let's see who's gonna be the snake.
This is awful.
Oh,
I'm a snake.
I'm third. Taylor is.
Fuck.
He's the boot. He's the scoot and the snake and the turnaround. It's a good position, man. You get to pick 2 in a row.
You
I
get the
know,
turn.
but
That first pick is rough, but everything after that gets stronger.
shit. This is gonna be challenging. I was betting on being number 1.
You could have let Zane pick you second, but you decided that was not cool.
Yeah.
No way.
He definitely likes you better than all of the other us combined.
That's true.
Hey, that's cool. I'll take it. In your faces. This is a competitive environment. You can see my competitive spirit is coming out.
Why
All
isn't
right.
there a card called Competitive Spirit yet?
That's a
Whoa.
great idea. Hire Blake.
Yeah.
Great.
Like an aura or something. Yeah.
I'm his manager. You have to contact me, and I'll take a cut.
Yeah. And in that contract he signed with the Attack Action podcast, we also have intellectual property to anything Blake does.
Yeah.
Good thing I don't have property or intellectual.
I don't know. I think we own a half of that. Is that a Baywatch poster behind you on the ground?
Oh my gosh! Don't.
Anyways, all right. Are we ready? We're ready for this. 5 picks. Winner takes all. All of what we'll figure out later. Maybe it's all of the Baywatch poster.
Nice.
That's the new hero from Mysteria.
Nice. Just all abs and nothing else.
All right, I got to keep track of these picks just for my own at-home accounting. Number 1.
You don't have a spreadsheet. You don't have a spreadsheet open right now already.
Dude,
No, I
actually-
like to do it old school. I like to do it tactile on a piece of scrap paper I found on my desk.
Nice.
My method.
I did an open.
Not all
deck.
of us are finance guys and have spreadsheets all the time. Okay, Zane.
Yeah, he's got like linked spreadsheets with formulas in them.
I did it in Google, like in Google, what is it called? Docs or Sheets or whatever. And it's so weird that it's not Excel because I basically live my entire life in Excel and like the shortcuts aren't the same and it drives me crazy.
Dude.
Anyways.
in Excel.
Let's do it. First pick of the draft. LSS knew what they were doing. They made it the calling prize. With the first pick of the draft, we are taking Balance of Justice. We have a new artist, Sebastian Giacobino. I hope I said that right. He just started doing art in the last set in Bright Lights. He's only done a few cards, but then he just drops this banger with Balance of Justice. And I'm very happy to get it with the first pick.
Wow.
Nice.
Pretty good. I did not have that on my big board, though.
That's Cope.
Talk about the lighting. Look how cool the lighting is. Where's that lighting perspection coming from?
Everything about
Candlelight.
this art is just so good. It's so good.
It is very good, but I did not have it on my big board because of that reason. I knew it was just going to be unavailable.
Plus, it's a
So-
brand new
Good for your-
card.
Too good for your list.
It's too good for your list,
Wouldn't fit in with the rest of your cards.
which will be
Yeah, with my
crap.
reprints.
No, this one is good. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. I'm glad you like it.
You guys are just
Zane,
trying to bring
this
my
is-
list down. Come
this
on.
wasn't on my board at all, Zane, but okay.
Look, that's why this is fun. And maybe Blake's 7 picks only are going to make it all in there. We'll see.
He's you can see Blake like, oh, just hold on a second, just furiously scribbling like
I 100%
changing his
didn't
whole
have
life. I didn't have it. I love it though. I think it is really cool armor and a really cool helmet. Like those things are really creative.
What, her hair
Um,
is over her eye? I can't see that.
The thing,
But
here's the thing I take issue with is when I look at this, I see her shoulder and her chest plate, and I almost don't see the helmet, which this is a helmet. You know, it doesn't
Did you
stand
know
out
there
as
was
much
wings
to me.
on it?
There are. It's a dope helmet, but it kind of blends in, gets a little blend in there. And like I see the rest of her first, and then there's this weird guy in the
Damn.
back corner that's just like also in the photo.
The first pick of the draft blends in. Then we got a rough time for Zane's team, dude.
No,
no
I think,
shot.
I think this
LSS
is
knew what they were doing.
Yeah, I think the people will disagree with me, and that's fine because
Yeah.
I don't do it for them. I do it for me. Blake, it's your
All
turn.
right. Okay, I had two options. There's the one where I think everybody's going to remember forever, but there's the one that I'm going to remember forever, and I want the one that I like better instead of what I think everyone's going to do. So for my pick, the second pick of the heavy hitters art draft is up the ante
Oh.
because I love this shit. It's equal parts like I think it's everything from what we want from the set of we are killing people in an arena. I really like the light coming through this. There's the art. There's the perspective. There's the what's going on in the back. Badass card for Olympia of like, it's something where I think this is a very powerful card, so it needs a really sick art. So whenever we're still playing this card 10 years from now, it's cool. And I think everything about this, I also, oh, cool, someone's shirt's there. I wonder who's that shirt, and who cares about the shirt? But it is something where this is the coolest Olympia's gonna look, and I'm hoping those swords show up eventually because that doesn't look like Hot Streak or Centauri Saber. And hopefully, what sucks is, oh, you like Federico Musietti's art? Like, welcome to the fucking club. But like, yeah, it's dope.
The Federico does not miss.
He really doesn't.
He's the Steph Curry of flesh and blood art. You know?
Yeah. Every time we do this, I'm just like, oh, yeah, this is also Federico.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I like it.
This is a very 34-year-old man likes this card and is not like, oh, it's bloody, it's domineering, it's who's that guy in that mask, whatever, he's hot, everything.
I wish Olympia's hero art looked more like this Olympia.
Dude,
Yeah.
yeah, like Olympia's clean cut, or he's cleanly cutting your head off. You know, there's two modes you could choose, and I like the he's cleanly cutting your head off mode.
I think that's great. Also, not on my big board because I knew one of you guys was gonna.
It's too good for your list. It's too
no,
good.
dude. This is called strategy. This is strategy. This though has what I take issue with. I think with a lot of these pieces of art is it's cropped, and I want to see what I want to see the full art of it. You know what I mean? Like this is
you can get the
obviously like
playmat.
a horizontal, and we're now on Instagram cropped into.
You're
the
saying the art
third
is so good you want more of it, and that's a negative.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
This card goes hard. This feels like Olympia's like Steelblade Supremacy type art, where it's like his signature art that forever will be associated with him, even maybe more than his hero art.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's a great
That's why
way
I
to put
picked
it.
it. Love it. Print it. We're going to the chip.
All right, Colin. You're up, baby.
Oh, fuck.
That was your number one?
No, but
That's not in this set. Also, you're a great general manager.
what?
It's like the person
sports
in
thing,
sports who like makes the decisions about who to draft and who to hire and that sort of.
Fine.
Anyway,
I get it. Okay.
other
You're making
people
fun of me. I
got
get
that reference in the
I
audience.
get it. I get it. No, I'm having a crisis of faith. there's overall the art in this whole set wasn't that exciting, but there's some pieces in here that are so tight that I'm afraid that if I don't pick the right one right now, it's gonna get taken on this turnaround. So
I'm stressed out right now.
yeah, I mean, that's okay. I understand. This is stressful, but it's also fun. All right, I think we just got to go for it. We're gonna feel it out. I feel weird. No, I'm not doing that one. All right. This isn't an attack on Zane, but I'm gonna say Ripple Away because
This
art,
watercolor.
This one, it's so singular. It's like its own style. It's its own thing, and it's very Mysteria kind of style that we've seen in other sets. It's kind of the Crouching Tiger feel, but it's just so good. And Carlos Cruchaga, just the other one. Every time we do this is just he's so good. And I say we're going to
LeBron James
podcast. Yeah, exactly. He's the LeBron James to the Steph Curry. And if we get him on the same team, that's just game over. But yeah, it's just a beautiful piece. Like this looks like it could be, hung on a big tapestry or big, I don't know.
Or make a blanket of it at CVS for
dude, Christmas. Like one of those thick blankets they sell that they're like hanging on the chain link fence. Like you got one of those and it's just got a tiger on it. That'd be, yeah.
Those definitely have tigers on them.
Yeah. This would be a little more subtle, but a little artful, tasteful, but
tasteful. Yeah.
What is rippling away in this art? Is it the tiger that's rippling away? Is it your memories
all
of
Azalea's tokens that she's trying to create?
It's the competitive advantage that Azalea had for 1 second before they took it away.
Yeah, Azalea's bad now.
Maybe.
Zane's say that to Zane.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is we complained about this card and it didn't matter.
Oh,
nobody played it.
Sarcasm. I get it.
We don't get that around.
Nice.
Here. All right, that's what I
got.
Good
pick, Colin.
Thank
Good
you.
pick.
Great pick.
Nice
Great
pick.
pick. Great pick.
Taylor.
Cruchaga.
Back-to-back picks.
Wow.
This is an important move.
Wait, do your second one first.
That's not how this works. Okay, huge moment for me. I can't believe not any of you guys picked either of these cards because I feel like they're the clear 2 best art cards in the set. Incredible. So with the last pick in the first round, pick number 4 in the Heavy Hitters Art Draft. Just huge value here. I can't believe it went this far. I'm going to choose Gauntlets of Iron Will.
Yeah.
Not on the board. What?
Absolute.
We're so different.
Huge hitter right here. So good. It's
Not on my
obviously
board.
our boy.
Let the record show.
Oh my God. Federico. It hits all the spots for me. It's Federico. It's telling a cool story because it's a person in action here doing something cool, much like Annie Up, which was almost on my list. It's a buff babe, which is a thing I'm into. And I love it that this person has like a mask, maybe it's like a mask or maybe it's like a headband that's kind of down a little bit,
It's
I don't
know.
Oh,
I think
maybe
it's your
is.
glasses.
This is what I was struggling
goggles.
on. I almost picked this. I think I
dude,
agree.
it's
I
so
think it's really
good.
good. The metallic quality of the arm pieces are just like it looks dope. I wish this was an extended art cold foil, but
And if you've seen this in cold foil, it goes so hard. You're just like, oh, I'm a Guardian player now because I own this. You know what I mean? That's how good it is.
Federico to come on next time and we just go, you're the coolest. You're the coolest. You're the coolest.
I told him that
in
at
person.
Worlds. Yeah. I was like, here's this pile of stuff. Sign it. Thank you.
Best team.
He's so nice too.
He's so nice.
Oh, he was great. Yeah.
All right. Strong pick.
Oh my God. Incredible. I can't believe it went 4th. I could have almost picked it first round in the second, but we don't have to here. Okay. With the first pick in the second round, I'm going to choose Judge, Jury, Executioner.
Okay. There we go.
Clear, just what value in the second round here. Incredible. unique art that we haven't seen in any set. Right? We haven't seen something like this in any set. It's just amazing. I wish this was the Azalea art on her card. That would be awesome.
Did anyone ever wish Flesh and Blood was a comic book?
Drawn by Frank Miller? That won't be problematic, I swear. This was a good pick, yeah. I was literally looking at Gauntlets of Will and Judge Drake Executioner.
This one's on the board. You nailed it. You're on the pulse.
Yeah.
Doesn't this look like her Super Smash Bros. Announcement?
Yeah, it does. It
Here
totally
comes a new challenger.
Yeah, that's great. I love that.
Is this completely different than all the others she looks, or is this like, oh, everything's the same as every one of her other art things? Like she's got the utility belt.
She's notably left-handed and right-handed in different arts. Shout out to Tao Tao for pointing this out. In her hero art, she's left-handed. And then in all the different arts, she's like left, right, left, right, left, right. She's left here, and there's a ton of art that she's right-handed. So
ace in the hole, baby. Doesn't matter.
What if she's ambibostrous?
Shout out to my lefties out there.
Hell yeah. Barack
I'm
Obama,
left-handed.
I know you're listening.
No,
Three
I'm
of
not.
us.
Yeah.
I'm not left-handed. I'm a normal person.
Was that a Princess Bride reference, or were you just trying to be mean?
Yes.
Okay, back to the top of the order. Zane.
No.
Colin. Sorry.
It's snake
Reverse.
style.
Snake style.
So now
Sorry.
it's my turn again.
Sorry.
I feel like I'm at a deficit here, and I don't know what to do. I'm floundering.
You all are losing to me right now, for sure.
Well, you have 2 cards and we have 1, so it'd be impossible for us to win.
Exactly.
Thank you, Blake, for the math on that. That checks out. I think Zane can verify.
I can't wait to rub it in your guys' faces when I have 3 cards.
That's kind of sick.
All right. I'm just so worried that I'm gonna miss a card that I pick a weird card. All right, it's fine. Whew. I'm gonna do it. Fuck it. We're going with Golden Sun.
Wow.
And I'll tell you why. Because he looks like a North Korean dictator in this photo. And the vibes match his whole deal like immaculately. Like it's just so over the top. Like he is the god that's come to save the day, but he's also just a dude murdering people in a pit. But I don't know. There's something about it. I hate it. I hate him, but it's great.
Have you
I do
counted
hate
how
that
many
this-
gold cones are in this?
How many what?
Gold coins?
How many are there?
Is there 7?
I hate that it's called the Golden Sun. I've called it Golden Sun. Everyone calls it Golden Sun. And the fact that it's actually called the Golden Sun bothers me.
Capital T.
But the art is sweet.
I keep spelling it Sun, S-U-N. And then it doesn't pop up when I search for it. I'm just like, what the
I think this could be one of my favorite. I don't know if this plays in the art, but the flavor. This is one of my favorite flavor texts of the game of who cares about divine intervention when gold could pave the way.
Exactly. He
It's
is
on the
God.
nose.
It was good.
Yeah.
I love the contrast too between how he's so radiant and the regular people are so drab, you know?
Yeah, and like dirty. Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
like it. Good pick.
This is Bastion, who did Figment of Protection and Figment of Tenacity. So like this kind of feels like a Guardian Figment card almost, where it's like so over the top and like theatrical. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great
What?
pick, Colin.
Thank you, Blake. Back to you. What you got? Round 2.
Okay. So I think when you think of good art cards, I think there's the idea of, oh, is it cool? Is it interesting? Is this if this was a playmat and people were walking by, they'd go, oh, that's the fucking coolest thing I've ever seen. What's that all about? And I think the card that has the most that is Sonata Galaxia. And that's the one where it's completely different than the art style of this arena. It's completely different of, we're not even pretending to have this person be in our physical space. This is someone who's opening up their mind, and they are shooting kaleidoscopes to grab things from their deck. It's all geometrical. It's all how many circles can we put in, Fibonacci sequences. This is Fibonacci your normal art. And I think it's a fantastic addition to the Rune Blade. Like, we're just going to blow your mind with art because our class kind of sucks right now.
It's fair.
Nice.
I put on last minute to replace Judge, Jury, Executioner in case you guys swapped that one, because this one I think is also really good.
Yeah.
And I think this is a newer artist to Fab, and all of her cards are very different. And I'm glad she gets to be in her lane and explore her art and what it means to our stuff. Because I would hate for an artist to be like, oh, I got to change my style completely to fit into, like, oh, they're going to be in the Mist. Like, I think I'm not getting in my head of myself, but like, oh, Mist and Eastern influences, like maybe some really cool art cards that'll show up in the next set will be ones that go completely against those grains as well.
Yeah, this is Olga Terashenko. I think Evo was their first set. Bright Lights was their first set. They did System Reset, System Failure, and then the Contest the Minefield. All have like a similar kind of spirally geometric kind of thing going on, but interesting color palettes, like, you know, a cool illustration style. And I agree. I think when the artist can bring their very particular style to the game, just really just hits different, you know. And any one of these would look dope, like on a big old playmat for sure.
They also all remind me of like posters. You know what I mean? Like a band poster or something like that. I don't know. They're
Come
dope.
see Sonata Galaxia at the Hollywood Bowl.
Yeah.
As you were describing it, Blake, I knew exactly that you were going for Sonata, so I think that you encapsulated it well.
You know, I am smart sometimes, and this is one of them, hopefully.
Okay, guy said he had no intellect earlier, but whatever.
I don't have an art degree. It's Texas film, TV, and radio, but that's art in a different way.
We accept that.
This is radio right now, baby.
Yeah.
And TV.
Also, as you were describing it, I was thrilled that you were not describing the card that I will be taking to close out the second round, which is Cast Bones.
Oh,
This is everything I want Brute cards to look like. It has that Rattle Bones shaman kind of like unusual Brute energy, and I love this card. Like, the effect doesn't matter, but the fact that it's playable is exciting because it means something. And I don't know, this Brute is exactly what I would want to play if I could.
Fuck. It's a good pick.
Also, it's not on my big board.
What is inside the fire?
The bones.
Oh, she's casting bones.
Yeah.
I didn't think of it that way.
I love that
Rattle
this
them
just
and cast them.
opens up a whole field of Brute lore
Yes.
and society that they have refused to show us. They only show us the green dudes and act like that's all
There's
they got.
There's never been a woman Brute because Levia's doing her own thing. She's not part of that culture.
Yeah.
Savage
And there's
Land.
never been a person with maybe elfish. I like, can you be an elf and be a Brute? Because this doesn't look like a Brute.
Yeah.
I think, isn't one of the Brute cards, don't we have a Lady Brute on one of them somewhere?
It depends on how you look at it.
Oh, okay.
Not like this. Not like this kind of like not muscular style.
Right.
You know?
Not
Yeah,
green.
like, with kind of, yeah, exactly. Not green. Got these cool pointy nail situation. But like, obviously.
She's a Shaw woman.
Hey.
Blake, I didn't know you were this type of guy. This is fun.
What, fun and interesting and good at art? You didn't know any of that stuff?
It is a cool card, Zane. I
It's very cool,
definitely
Zane.
what?
It's very cool. It's very cool.
Yeah.
You can just stop right there, Taylor. You don't need to finish it. It's all good.
No, it wasn't going to be a negative comment. It was going to be
Okay, then you can continue.
But I hate your
was gonna be
face and you
positive.
suck.
yeah. Why don't you grow a better mustache and get some glasses? I just have questions. Like, is this person a brute? Are they just like a brute person, or like a person who hangs out with brutes? Because brutes are also the race and the class, I believe, is what the lore
That's where
has
they
told
made
us.
things unnecessarily confusing. But yes, that is the case.
Yeah. So questions.
And that's why
Which
it's
I
good.
like to have these ones. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
you
why I
want to
like
know more. That's
Yeah.
good.
It's drawing you in. All right, Zane. Back
All
to
right,
back.
there's so many.
Wait, Zane gets to go twice?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
because
I can't wait. I'm about to be so far ahead of you guys.
Oh my god.
by a whole card, right? You wait for it.
I was so overcome with excitement to get Cast Bones that I was really struggling to land on my next one. But all right. The first pick of the third draft, I will be taking Blade Flurry. This is a very dramatic warrior majestic. That blue cape and the red blood are such a nice like contrast, so dramatic. I like that it's two swords. I like that she's like stepping on people. And I love that you can see like the background of the stadium of like she's clearly in the middle of like a big, event.
That was good. That was on my list. I was hoping to get it later and just get a lot of value maybe in like the third round, but well done. Well done.
Too late. I already got it in the third round.
Yeah. Yep. At the beginning.
It's too valuable to keep going. Yeah, blue cape, red blood. Where's the yellow though?
It's on the little damage symbol.
Oh, okay.
Not part of the art though. This one's pretty good. I hate this card. Good choice. I wouldn't pick it.
Also, this artist does not get any like acclaim. Faisal Fikri, I think is how you would say it. And they have done some bangers. Like if you go back through, they've done old stuff, Chain Lightning, they did Dishonor, they did Lava Burst, Lead with Speed, like a lot of like really great art from past sets all across. And Arcane Lantern.
Arcane Lantern.
Blessing of Key. Yeah.
Yeah.
Break
just a lot of
Tide.
bangers. And
Break
this name is
Tide
not
is-
said enough. So
Yeah. Agreed. Good job, Blake. I mean, whatever your name is, Zane.
Dude, you must know what my next pick is, and I'm already getting good accolades for it.
There you go. Oh,
that's
Tripwire
what I
Trap.
got.
Hell yeah. Okay.
yeah.
You're right.
Hell yeah. Nice. Well,
Where are these swords? I want to play these swords, but we have Centauri Saber. Bitch ass. I hate Centauri Saber. We've been playing that for 4 years. Give us new swords. Bitch ass. Okay, my pick for the third round of the 2024 Heavy Hitters Legend Story Studios Flesh and Blood Art Draft is
We're the Attack Action Podcast, not Legend Story Studios. Just
for the Attack Action Podcast. I'm going to pick the second piece of equipment, and I'm going to say, Iswardi, show us those grains of blood spill. Because holy shit, does this look cool to me. Of what does this do for our lore? Of there's a snake palace. There's a, like, if a warrior showed up to me and they had this on them, I would be like, oh fuck, what does all this mean? There's all these beads. Does this make them go quicker? Is this really good armor? How does this work? I just think it's something where it adds to the layer of what does the deathmatch arena mean to these groups of, oh, this is the snake area where all the snake people or warriors get ready. Like, pretty cool. It's around a snake. That's cool too. I really enjoy. I got this in cold foil, and I was like, "Holy shit! What a very fucking cool card!" Of if we add the layer of cold foil, makes it looks really sick. And Iswardi is one of the bastions of art for this group, just like we're saying all these other people's names. He did Arachne. He's the cool dude. It's very cool to. Great job, Iswardi, again and some more, and again and some more. So I'm a snake. Grains of blood spill.
Nice. I love all the reasons you like it.
What about the reasons you like it, Colin?
Somebody else say something nice.
You guys hate this one?
No,
I love this one.
I think it's cool. I think it's cool.
I already had a legendary. I had legendary equipment, so I feel like I couldn't take it so soon after taking balance. But this one is definitely on my list. I love this one.
Right. Oh, it's the third piece of equipment. I forgot about balance because I just don't care about balance at all. But I thought it was the second one after the.
Except in the game for the heroes he likes.
Dude, balance of justice really ruins my day. So I think there's some negativity, but yeah, I like this card a lot, and I think it's a really cool piece of art.
I'll be honest, the fact that there are like 3 cobras in this, I did not notice that until just now when you were talking about it.
And look at all those snakes underneath it. It's on one of those cobras. So like, oh, you just beat a boss and you open up the back room and the loot is the grains of blood spill around of cobra neck. That'd be a really cool. We just beat someone in Dungeons and Dragons and look at us.
Instead of 3 children in a trench coat, it's 3 snakes in a
grains
armor. A grains.
I think the snakes are probably statues though, right? They're not going to come alive, are they? Or are they?
I don't know.
What I like about it is that it's also like, I can't tell if it itself maybe doesn't have snake vibes. It gives me like feather vibes off of it. And I like that contrast of like, this is
snakes
the
are
animal
like birds.
Kingdom of warriors. Yeah.
Snakes were birds once, and snakes eat birds now.
Birds eat snakes.
Whoa. Circle of life.
Nature.
Speaking of circle, it's Colin's turn.
Nice.
Boom. All right. Feel like I'm picking up momentum. I'm feeling more acclimated and
all right.
Feel good about this next choice. We should just call this the Federico draft because it's Trounce and it's so dope. I think what seals it for me is the like bull horn helmet that this Guardian has. He's not only like blocking you with this massive shield, but he's beating the shit out of this guy. And his just face is like all wonky in like front of the frame. It's just good action. It feels like explosive. And it feels like the card, this card is a big block card and it looks dope. So we're going with Trounce. All these Guardian cards. What the hell am I doing?
I do want to know more information about Minotaur guy. And I think that's an interesting layer of this art of like, I want to know more, tell me more, or I want to know more, tell me more. And this is definitely tell me more.
I feel like on so many Guardian cards, that is the case. I'm like, this Guardian in this art is maybe cooler than the Guardians we have. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like the righteous cleansing, dude. You're just like, holy shit, that guy's badass.
Yeah. Or Mangle or the one that's
even like a choke slam guy looks sick.
Yeah.
What's the really big attack that gives you -4? Why can't I remember that? Pulverize. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Pulverize is dope. This looks like Pulverize is like cousin or something. It's like,
and anytime a brute's getting beat up, everyone's just having a blast,
No.
Hey Blake, what hero did you play at the last AGE?
I was commentating.
That's not true.
I was sick that day, so I couldn't make it.
Let's just say I believe I was trounced by Blake.
I'm already switched to brute afterwards, sir. So Victor is done. I'm on brute now.
Cool. Good to hear it.
All right. Taylor,
you're going twice, so keep that
That's
in mind.
correct. Yeah, my pick's 3 and 4 here, and then I only have 1 left. So we really got to make this count here. Oh gosh, I have a couple of really good ones here on the big board that it's hard to unveil at this point. But maybe I'm gonna,
You don't have a lot of time left to unveil it.
This is the time to do it.
Yeah, that's true. Well, just maybe I could pick up some points here and then really, backdoor with my last pick. Hopefully, it's kind of the strategy here we're going with. Okay.
Famous last words.
With the final pick in the third round, I am going to pick draw swords.
Ooh.
Now, the reason I like this is maybe for many of the same reasons Colin was into his card, is I love the story we're telling here and the heroicism involved. Like, this warrior is just,
That's Olympia. That's Olympia.
Yeah, it's like one of the cooler Olympia cards. He's just walking out there against this giant beast and drawing his sword. And it draws a card, which I also really love that little tie in there. It just looks cool. And you can imagine it like in the action movie, the part where it's like kind of slow-mo and dramatic before like all the action speeds up. So that's like what it evokes to me. And that's why I think it's really cool and kind of a sleeper, really good card there that nobody thought about.
Or nobody wanted.
It's the first common.
Yeah.
Jen Santos, pop off, Queen.
The extended art that we're seeing here too is also, I think, really adds to that looking good. It's pretty good. Yeah, it is dramatic. It is that moment, before they jump into the action. He's fighting some kind of giant, horrible dog. It's got good.
Maybe
atmosphere.
it's a three-headed dog, and we can only see one.
Could be a Cerberus situation. Who knows?
That'd be cool. That'd be even better. What a hero.
3 times as good,
Also, when are we getting Olympia's shield? Look at that shield.
Dude, yeah. What's up with these heroes being, let's see the back of our heroes.
I don't know. There's a lot of important muscles back there, Blake,
There's a Reinar back shot now.
Yeah.
Well, it's because we had one of the front, so we needed a back shot so we could check out that badonkadonk, you know what I'm saying?
Sheesh.
I also love this sword. Like Blake said, why is this not our sword? This is the coolest sword we have.
Isn't that Heat Seeker?
Hot streak?
Hot streak?
I don't
think so. Little.
Wait, you're the one with bring the card
gladiator
up.
sword.
Does Hot Streak look like this, Colin?
I thought I was mistaken.
Oh, kind of.
The flames.
Maybe it could be.
Kind of look like it looks kind of like flames on the bottom, but it's just sword. I don't know. It's not heat.
It's like the two-handed
I want
version.
an Olympia sword.
It's not Streaker.
Have we had Graven Call just happened. I want a very good sword for Olympia in Mysteria Land.
Yeah. The expansion slots are going to be big.
And Betsy's log thing.
Yeah. Betsy.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's like a maul. Would that be cool? Just a different type of a maul, which is like another name for a giant hammer. Anyway. Okay, with the first pick in the 4th round here. Speaking of Betsy.
Wait, we're already halfway done. That's crazy.
Young Betsy.
Ooh.
Young Betsy, the dopest art, for sure. Not only has she vanquished her foe, but she has turned her foe into a couch, which is big time dope ass energy, And
you've heard of get shit on. Now it's get sit on.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. I like this art better than I think her adult hero art. I love her little top knot and her smug look on her face, and just this all these vanquished people around, and she's just like, yeah, I'm dope as fuck. What up?
Nice.
Love it.
Yeah, I think this is one of my favorite hero arts as well on the set. It's pretty good. The vibes are strong.
Yeah, strong vibes on this one.
I like her little shoes,
Yeah,
little slippers.
totally. Yeah, it's great.
It's good. I like, and this guy at the bottom left looks like he's happy that she just killed him. He looks satisfied. He's just like sleeping peacefully, and she's just like, "Yeah, I did it."
He's like,
I also kind of like, so she has the same pelt on, but it looks like it's a different beast from when she grows up. So, kind of telling a bit of a story there too. So I appreciate that. Just a smaller version, and then it's like, I'm bigger and better. I need a bigger pelt, and then gets one. So I like it that it has a story element in there too.
Nice.
Yeah. That's it. Back
Great
to
pick.
you, Colin.
great pick,
pick.
man.
Hey, thanks, guys.
Yeah, good job, you idiot.
Because it wasn't one of mine at all, and I still have all of mine ready to go.
All your bad ones, you mean?
True.
All your terrible choices. I think I fucked this up, but it's okay. I'm having fun. That's all that matters. I get overwhelmed with having to bring up the art and look at things, so I just don't know what to pick. But I think I know what to pick this time, and we're going with my boy Reinar. We need a good Reinar card, so we're going with Show No Mercy. This one's just like, I don't know. It's everything you want in a deathmatch arena art. There's fire and then just blood, and he's smashed a guy into the wall, and it's just got good Hulk, like Planet Hulk energy. It's a cool angle. It's very comic booky. Yeah, it's just tight. Show No Mercy. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I also love that he's depicted with Romping Club, even though they give us no way to play that feasibly.
Yeah. Romping Club, and then he's got like really dope braids, like, which I don't know if he has. And
he does in his original art. It's like a little
art.
bun, and then he has like a couple tails coming down.
Yeah, it's just looks great. I mean, I feel like they didn't give enough story to Reinar here. I've been working on some fanfic in my head of what he's doing at this deathmatch arena, but we'll see if that turns into anything.
Tune in next time.
Yeah, I'm just gonna read you my erotic Reinar fan fiction.
Yeah, straight from the journal. Let's go.
2 more glasses of wine and we'll be there.
All right. Okay.
What pick is that? Is that pick 4? Oh man.
Yeah.
Should I say some negative stuff, or should I just keep my tongue?
Have you not said anything negative so far?
Salty Reinar Blake is top, so go for it.
I don't think this is Reinar. I don't think this is Reinar. This doesn't say. If you showed me a picture of this, I'd be like, this is just another random brute, and I'd love to know this guy's name. This doesn't show Reinar to me. I don't know what the ideas of what I think Reinar is. This is just a random brute.
Because he's too trim, too slim.
It's just something where it's like, oh, it's cool that he's killing this dude, but this is a random brute. And I haven't really connected with this card wholesomely at any point in my life. The attack isn't that great in my opinion. And it's something where, like, this is a fucking dude, man. Like, this is somebody who's dirty, angry, pissed, and fucking killing the shit out of you. And we have an arm up, and I'm gonna swing down. I would have loved just the instead of it's coming back, let's have it hit him. Because Show No Mercy is, I just got done hitting you, and it's like, Show No Mercy is, I just hit you as hard as possible. So there's some art direction here. It's not Colin's fault. It's not Colin's fault.
Well, thanks. I'm glad.
It's something where,
it was.
like, I want the Show No Mercy to. It's the slam down, not the recourse.
He just bashed his face in, or somebody else, while he's choking out this other dude above.
But
fire.
Who's that dude? That's not Reinar.
That is Reinar.
Blake, that's clearly Reinar.
He's got a top knot. He's got braids. Like,
He's got
100%
the
same
skull
guy.
pauldron. It's like clearly
He's
Rhinar.
even got the little like rings in his hair.
You could say that's Rhinar, but true. Whatever.
The scale on Romping Club is definitely different. Like Romping Club looks very small in his hand here, and then in his original art, Romping Club is like huge. Like
Huge.
Well, that's
True.
'cause
Zayd's on my side for the first time in his life.
that's because it's not Romping Club, really, because it's one-handed here.
Bone Basher.
Oh.
Although he holds it in
yeah.
one hand in his original art, anyways. But that's just when he's
It's
walking
'cause-
around.
He's at rest. Yeah.
Anyways, that's fine. He's like it's a different artist's interpretation, a different,
I don't want to be negative. My bad.
half of what we say on this show is negative, so it's totally fine. You don't like it.
No, I just haven't connected with this card at any facet of its entire existence, but I'm sure I'll come around.
We'll see. Circle back and we'll find out. Speaking of Blake's opinion.
Oh, shit. Is it my turn? Okay, I really had to think about round 4 because Zane gets to pick twice. So which of my 2 final picks that I really want is Zane most likely to pick? And that's where I'm going with this. This would not be my 4th choice. It would be my 5th, but I need to play defense against Zane. And Zane does his best to ruin my life on a regular basis. So I'm going to take the one he's more likely to pick because of who it is. I'm going to say Nasty Surprise. And this is another thing that I really like about the art of their shadow work here. There's perspective. Most of the time, whenever you see a Flesh and Blood card, you're going to read from left to right. And it's kind of like, here's a portrait of somebody. But this is a crazy... I'm looking at somebody about to get absolutely owned by a bug from a movie called Starship Troopers, and it's going to own them, but I'm in the crowd. I'm not in the deathmatch arena. We're seeing the perspective of the crowd. A bug is about to eat this person. It's really nasty surprise, okay? And there's a shadow everywhere. I love the shadow work of it's not exactly 1-to-1, so you can tell there's some like this person learned from a really good teacher how to do lighting, blah, 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 blah. That's art. But like, I really like the perspective, and I really liked like anytime there's crazy big ass monsters in Flesh and Blood, I think that's something that's always looming in the back. Looming Doom. It's always looming in the back. A couple other cards. But like, I really like that this is our first like, and sometimes there's just a huge fucking centipede that's going to eat the fuck out of you on the deathmatch arena.
Another Federico card.
Yeah,
Federico draft.
I went back to the well.
Poison the well. Hey.
It's Carlos Cruchaga, right? Or was it?
I don't
Hey.
know. Just a Flesh and Blood card. Great.
Good choice.
Like that was a great explanation, and you sold me on that card. I walked past it and didn't give it its time of day, and now I feel bad.
I think when I saw this card, I don't think I had seen it before, and I was like, what the fuck even is this card? And then I forgot to add it to my list, but this one was definitely good. And I think for the reasons you said, it's an interesting perspective. It's got like depth and I don't know, just like a different vibe going on.
And the flavor text, if that matters when it comes to art, I know that's a different layer of the art. We could do a flavor text draft, but I ain't reading no bloody warning. Like that's when the bug literally takes him and kills him.
Last words of Beezy the Brash.
Yeah.
Shout out to Beezy.
My last words will probably be, "No, I'm fine. I've taken my medication."
No phantasm.
No phantasm.
All right, Zane. Here we go. Back to
Last
back.
picks.
Closing.
I can't believe this. I have 3 that I was like, oh, I'll just take whatever 2 get back to me. Surely one of these will go, and then none of them did. So I have to make hard decisions now.
Colin doesn't like it when you call him Shirley, by the way.
This always seems easier than it is for some reason. Or
I mean, people are different. We have different opinions. It's kind of cool.
no, it's dumb. We should have the same opinion. Homogeny
Let's
rules.
fight. Yeah.
Oh man, I like so many of these. Oh man.
Oh,
Wait, should we
God.
just let Zane pick 3 and just change the whole rules?
No.
Why? So
Okay.
it gets 6
All right, I'm
picks?
ready.
No.
Yeah, just me though. All right. I have not dipped my toe in the Federico Musetti well.
Ooh,
I will
here
now
it
do
comes.
that. And you guys have all missed the best Federico art in the set. I am not kidding. It is Agile Windup.
Yeah.
This is what Draw
Damn it,
Swords
damn it.
wishes it could be. This is a sword or a spearman throwing just the coolest spear at the biggest dragon or whatever mouth ever. It goes so hard. There's the extended art. You see his little wind up. There's a little magic energy going on. Oh man, this card is so good.
This was
That
my
That was on mine as well, Zane. Good
yeah,
job.
this was what I was trying to get as the last pick and
Yeah,
stuff
no
it in your
chance.
guys' faces. Oh man. Great pick. So good. It's so good.
It's
And-
clearly
and
like
I
a
think-
sandworm from Dune.
Yeah.
True.
The Shai Hulud.
And I think,
Exactly.
Zane, to your credit, this will be a card that for the next 5 years will be
Yes.
in these heroes, and people will go, oh, that's a really cool card. What's this game about?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I cannot wait for the playmat that will inevitably come. I'm getting these signed by Federico as soon as I can.
Is that our second common of the set here?
It is
the
the
draft?
second
like our
common. Yeah.
7th Federico card.
Yeah. Federico did not mess around. This is kind of his flavor, right? This is like right up his alley. These like dramatic
Totally.
warrior. Oh man. Well,
job.
all right.
Great.
Is that
turn.
Olympia or is it someone else?
I think it's
Like-
someone else, but I
Yeah.
like the idea that it could be Olympia. That does look like Prize Galia for sure.
And one thing that I'm like, why are you keep showing us spear cards if you're not going to show us a spear?
Dude,
Yeah.
A dude with a spear and a net would have been so cool in this.
Or like a trident. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Would've been awesome.
lefty talk. Federico's lefty. This guy's lefty. We noticed. Shout out the lefties out there.
Totally.
Wow. 2
That's right.
shout outs for lefties in this show. Wow.
Did you guys watch Gladiator?
Yeah.
The
Yes.
Russell Crowe movie.
They're making a sequel, and this is a perfect card for it.
Yes. That was my little AGE player thing. It said who is the like biggest winner from heavy hitters, and I said Russell Crowe. And I don't think anybody saw it, but that's okay.
We saw it.
Man, this
We saw it.
last one is also so hard. All right, we'll do some bad beats at the end of our what's the word for that? Honorable mentions.
Honorable mentions. Yeah, for sure.
I think it's bad beats.
Yeah, it's all, from the artist perspective, bad beats. They didn't get on the list. All right, but this one does. We love Acer Masoa. We are going Ancestral Harmony. We're getting our expansion slot card. We're ending on a nice calm note. This peaceful forest shot. It's just so good. It feels like a ninja card. It looks like nothing we've ever really had. It's got a unique effect.
The lighting.
The lighting, again, amazing.
Like golden hour, volumetric light falling in on these little fox creatures. It's beautiful.
Yeah, that's the thing I haven't been able to figure out is are those foxes or are those fox-like creatures?
Those are meeps.
Fox squirrels. Oh, yeah, they're meeps. They're mischievous.
Yeah, I like this one too. For me though, it just, I don't know. Compared to a few of these other things, it did not make the cut. But I do appreciate it. This would be in my honorable mentions. But
I like that it rounds me
respect
out.
it.
I have some dramatic art, some very aggressive, and then some, a calm one to end me out.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's good.
Beautiful.
Does it make
I like
you
that.
feel better, Zane, when somebody says this would be in my honorable mentions?
That's just them coping that they couldn't get it.
Yeah.
Huffing that heavy copium.
I'm
Doesn't re-
just trying to say words on our show and have things to say. But
All
I
right,
love
that's
your
all for me. I'm
competitive
going to go ahead
spirit,
and sign
Blake.
out because that's my only last pick.
See you later, Zane.
All
Bye.
right, so
Bye.
I logged on here and I said I only prepared 7 cards because I knew my opinion was different from everyone else. And this is the 7th one because I picked 4 and 2 got taken, and it was Judge Judy, Executioner, and the Agile Windup got taken. But this would have been my actual 5th. I didn't pick it last time because maybe I thought Zane would have grabbed this instead. There's a lot of heterosexual fan service with some hotties. The gay fan service is Boast. And I love Boast. It's amazing. It's something where you're like, okay, here we go. Here's some meat. Here's some yeah, I'll root for him in the arena. I know this is a cold foil that's going to be $600. Am I horny enough to buy this? Probably not. But it's something where I like this. You could say, well, like, oh, the people in the background are kind of lower grade. It's not. I actually like that. I like in the background, there's people cheering. Are they brutes? Are they whatchamacallit? The focus is on the boaster. He's the guy who's, I've already killed someone. This was easy for me. I'm fucking hot. I'm fucking the best that's ever been in this arena. And I really like the confetti, these people in the background. Are they jeering me? Are they cheering me? You can't really tell. Did I kill their best friend? Did I kill someone they hate? You can't. It's something where I really like this. I don't know what art this man has done before, but Heinrich, I really enjoyed this one.
Nice.
He's done
yeah.
some bangers. He did Deadeye. He did Breaking Point, Grandeur. He did Nourishing Emptiness. He did Rake the Embers, Sand
Oh,
Cover.
he's done it all, honey. He's
Shred.
done it all.
Yeah. Spirit
I
of
think
Irina.
this is something you can't leave
The Ponder
behind.
token.
If you're the gay in the crowd, you got to go like, if you're gonna if you're gonna service my fan here, LSS, I will call your kudos here and say yes. Let's get some hot. There's nobody with their shirt off in their hero power yet, so let's say thank you.
Bravo,
Crippling
come on,
Crush.
Crippling Crush.
Yeah, he's basically
Yeah,
there.
Bravo's 5 years old right now. Okay, we need somebody fucking new. All right.
The Courage token, which is also Henrique.
Oh,
Dude,
nice.
he's Hornique, maybe. You guys
Wow.
don't like this one at all because you guys are straight heterosexual men with women involved.
I do like this art though.
Thank you for telling
everything
me
you
what I
pointed.
like and don't like.
Jeez. I can appreciate the male form. God,
Okay,
Blake.
start. Give you 2 minutes. Go.
He's
I'd
got
like,
great chest hair.
yeah.
It goes.
Beef
And
cake.
he's also working on his back as well. Look at how wide he is,
Sheesh.
and not skipping forearms. You know what
No.
I'm saying?
No, look at his thigh. Holy shit.
What I also like in the promo is he's like standing on an animal, but it also looks like he has a tail, which I'm also kind of into. Like, I also go to festivals, you know,
Yes.
like he's got, I'm a go-go dancer at festivals vibe
Yeah,
with those tall boots.
I like
I would
that he is
tip
just
him
wearing
20
a
bucks.
harness too. Like,
Very gay. Very gay shit.
He's
Love
going
that.
on a bear cruise for sure, and he's
Dude.
having a great time.
Is his
Also-
name Boast? There's no flavor text, so I don't know what this man's name is. But.
His
is
helmet
that
kind of
Henry
looks like a
Boast.
luchador mask too. It's got like that,
Oh.
like
I also
form-fitting-
picked that because of that. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's good. That's a
Sweet,
good pick.
Blake. That was
Yeah.
great. That's a sleeper. I'm like kind of blown away by how I missed this.
Thank
Probably
you.
because I'm straight.
You're
I like
straight and you
boobies,
just don't see hot
I love-
guys like I do.
heavy breasts.
Dude,
Yeah.
Female
all I
heavy
gotta do
breasts.
is look
Love
at my
those.
screen right now, and I see At least 3 hot guys.
Yeah, 3.5 for sure. Let me look at the camera so you can really see.
I've got mine hidden, so it's just you guys.
Oh.
You're the hot
Aw.
ones.
The guy from Bose is hot, so that makes 4.
That's true. All right. There's 5 hot guys on
But
screen right now.
to finalize my bullshit,
Yeah.
I came with 7 and I left without changing those 7.
Dude.
That's a miracle.
Amount
Yeah.
of effort put into output done. If people vote for me, I know my flesh and blood shit.
I will
dude.
cut your taxes and universal health care.
Okay.
Yeah. Vote for Blake. Boast. Get fucked. Nice. And if you
That's
come
good.
meet us at Pro Tour LA, Blake will be cosplaying as Boast, Henry Boast.
And
Henry
we'll
Boast.
sign your boast cards.
Jeez. Me and Heinrich will be at the same booth.
You got to get
Shirtless.
the playmat from one of the 3 floating guys. They all have the Bose playmat.
Yeah. I was just there on Sunday and they said, fuck off. It's ours. And I was like, oh my God.
You know, I
Bummer.
knew
Invited me
they
here.
sounded nice, but
Yeah.
weren't really. Okay, let's move this draft along here.
Okay.
Let's move this draft along here. Colin, wow us. Can you beat Boast? Come on, man.
I think
The bar is set high here.
I can't. I can't beat anything. I lost. I think here's where I messed up. I just picked a bunch of cards and I didn't narrow it down or order them in any way. So I'm just flying by the seat of my pants. That being said, we're going with a common. It's from a well-known artist that we know and love. It's Smashback Alehorn.
Mm-hmm.
I think this,
Ooh.
I think this art's it's just fun. It's got like rowdy energy. It's like violent, but it's not like uber violent. It's more just like people like lightly beating each other up. The beer or like mead coming out of the horn is like almost projecting into the frame, giving it kind of like a 3D effect that looks really cool. This dude is just like, where's our like regular dude brute with a mohawk? Like, I love this guy. He's fucking cool. So we're going with Smashback Alehorn, I think. And it's Carlos Cruchaga. Like, I'll just start and end with Carlos Cruchaga. he's one of my favorites. And
I love the movement in this for sure.
Yeah, there's just like a lot of stuff going on, a lot of faces. You know, it's like a rugby scrum. It's just like
There's loud
you can see
music
them-
playing for sure.
Exactly, yeah. And then everyone's like, you know, bleeding but laughing after this scene ends.
I also love that this guy is like, hey, there's a beverage here. He's like saving his beer, you know? Like that's the important maneuver here. Love that.
And then there's just like this weird guy up front on the right, just like in a headlock. He's just like,
Yeah.
his shirt just pulled all the way up over his belly. Like, I don't know what's going on.
And he's got spikes on his dick to protect it.
Which
Gladiator.
that's the spot you want people to touch. So why would you spike that one? You know.
I think this main guy would fit in on the same bear cruise as the Bose dude, though, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good. That's a good one, Colin. I like it.
Thanks. I like it too. All right,
One
Taylor.
thing, real quick. You're at the deathmatch arena, and you're a dude, and Smashback Alehorn, there's a green guy next to you. So brutes are like in this universe. Brutes are like somebody that would sit next to you and just enjoy a deathmatch arena, or are they like savage people that eat things that you would never eat? Like that's one thing that I'm like, did I not listen to the right lore drop from my favorite podcast, the Attack Action podcast? Or what are brutes in this franchise? Are they people you can sit next to and enjoy a football game, or are they people that I'm terrified and they're about to kill me?
It's a great question.
They're both.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the answer.
Okay.
I think the elitist colonial power of Solana would lead you to believe that the brutes are a savage people, when really they're just, people who live in a beautiful landscape and want to protect their home from intruders who won't leave them alone. And so they're characterized as savage brutes, when in fact they're deeply in touch with nature and a beautiful culture that they refuse to tell us anything about.
And this is another Fight Master Cox
I love him.
Yeah, we do.
Is he that guy on the right in the front? The spike?
We don't know. He's
Spike
from performing something.
Smashing performance.
Performing
Smashing
Smash.
performance. There you go.
Nice.
Expansion card from Bright Lights.
It's now $17.
Cox Master Fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I wasn't going to make that joke, but I'm glad you did.
All right, Taylor.
And now for the last pick of the art draft 2024 heavy hittest, it's Taylor.
Okay, so I don't know if I'm winning this particular round here with the last pick. I think you all have done a really good job.
Do the vampire with boobs. Vampire with boobs. Go.
So in that vein, get it? Vampire. So I still have a couple of pieces of equipment, but I already have a piece of equipment, and maybe I'll talk about it in my honorable mentions. And I'm just picking one for me. This is the one for me, not really the one to try to, get the W. So I'm just going for me. My final pick in the heavy hitters draft is performance bonus.
Oh.
So shout out to my muscle bound ladies out there.
I knew
like
you
that we're normalizing this. Okay. I don't know how much in my teaching job, especially in athletic PE class, that I have to, be like, human beings have muscles. You know what I mean? And if you identify as a lady, you can have big old muscles and look dope, just like this lady does. Looking super rad. And I really like this artist. Sad Irfan has done so many good cards. I mean, Death Touch, I think some of the Potion of Deja Vu, right? If I'm not mistaken.
The blue auras.
The blue auras, just like tons of bangers, great saturation. And I love how everything is really clear, has great lines. And I also love the crowd. I think this crowd is hilarious and eclectic. You know what I mean? Like there's like these merchants and this old lady, maybe her grandma, like, you're doing it, in the background and stuff. And then there's also this kind of shady hooded character as well. So I just feel like there's a lot going on here, and she just looks dope, and like these cool ass greaves on her legs, and yeah, rad.
The knee pads are crazy.
Greaves. Did I say graves? Greaves. They're greaves, right? Yeah. So there you go. Yeah. That one's for me. Performance bonus.
So also did Sonata Arconics.
Yeah. Which I have a print
the
of.
Boy in the bottom left, somebody on Twitter has made him the new "Let's fucking go" kid.
Nice.
like in the background of the young Lexi. Yeah, so he's the new "Let's fucking go."
Awesome.
That's great.
So you get that performance bonus on that.
Yeah, his whole life just changed right there in that moment.
Yeah.
I'm addicted to muscular women. Hopefully there's a Google search out there for me in this universe.
It's young Taylor.
Ooh. Yeah, totally. Getting inspired to be a muscle-bound human being.
Hell yeah.
Should I get more muscles this year?
We all should get more muscles every year, Blake.
Let's shake on it.
If they're easy enough to order and get delivered to my house, I'll do it.
Okay.
The SpongeBob inflatable arms.
All right, we've done it.
Whole cans.
Yeah, whole cans, but for my whole body.
Dumb question. Does it make sense to, like, what I want to say after doing this, because this is my first one, is I'm negative on some of this part, but throughout the history since about Crucible on, I will say the art has been some of the most consistent thing in this game. And it's really cool to see artists that have done well get another layer, to do something cool. Let's do a different thing. Let's have you explore, experience, expand. There's 3 EX words for you. It's where it's like, the art is never a problem here. And there was some really awful cards in Welcome to Wraith that was hard to look past.
Come on,
and
dude.
I'm not going to say
Slogism,
which one.
Nimbalism, two of my favorite. I'm going to cosplay as Nimbalism at Pro Tour LA.
And I'm not going to say which ones I'll say because maybe they have some better cards that they put more effort into. But like the direction of art and whoever the art director is killing it. And I want to say kudos if they do watch this video because maybe there's not as much catering to them. The art in this game is something that I can be proud of when I play this and spend money on this and show to people. They're not going to go, this looks like shit. This is pretty hokey. Why do you like this? There are some fucking banger cards and every single set where I can go, I don't even play this card, but I want this in cold foil and I want to keep this for 10 years because it's really cool.
Yeah. I couldn't agree with you more, Blake. Like, yeah, I feel like we should Google who the art director is for Flesh and Blood, but
I think it's Sam Yang, right?
It's Sam Yang, and then there's the woman who did all the original designs for the
I know her name too.
MJ Fatesio.
MJ. Yeah.
I'm not sure if
kudos.
One of them is like has more involvement in the art direction, but yeah, the art direction is dope. I think, we may, critique things, but this is all in fun. But I think it is a thing where you're like, I'm not embarrassed to show this to people. Where if you play some other games, you're like, I don't want them to see how they depict people in this game necessarily.
Oh, totally. Like it's like when you go to the card shop. So shout out to Levi in Northern Realms Trading Cards, who's the local shop I go to. And it's very small. So like, your table's right next to whatever weird game somebody else is playing. And it's like, I always look over and I'm just like, I don't want to play that game. Like just by looking at that card, I don't want to play it. It looks like not for me. Whereas this game is mature's not the right word, but that's the word that comes to mind. It's an adult is not the right word. Sophisticated, maybe? Is that too stuffy? I don't know. Use those 3 words to create a word that I am trying to say. And that's what it is. It's inspiring as well.
And I think
I did an exercise.
Go, Zane, you got this.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, I did an exercise preparing for this as I was like trying to rank kind of my all-time favorite cards. And I went to February and I filtered by all the Majestics. So just the Majestic cards. Because like obviously commons are like, maybe there's a little less attention. And if you scroll through every Majestic ever, they literally all are good. Like every single Majestic like has something unique. There was like clearly intention and like guidance and like care put into every single Majestic. Like looks really unique and interesting. And like scrolling through all the way through February of all the Majestics is just like a cool exercise of like, wow, this game really is like diverse and beautiful to play. Yeah.
And I think you see the mats in Zane's shot and you see the mats in Colin's shot. I have 25 mats. I don't need more mats. And every single set I go, I'm not going to get any more mats. That sounds stupid. But then you see the art and you're like, well, I need a Golden Sun. I need a nasty surprise. The Boast would be cool. It's super expensive. The Sonata Galaxia. Oh, I can't wait. Every single time you see the Judge, Jury, Executioner mat, you're going to go like, oh, how fucking cool is that? Where you're like, I don't need more mats. I need to get rid of these 20 mats I have, but now I'm going to buy more. And that's solely on the artist. That there's nothing about oh, I need a specific card because we don't buy mats because the card effect is cool.
Mm-hmm.
We don't buy mats because we really connect with the hero. That maybe that's a layer of it, but the art is so cool where I have to have this mat.
Yeah. I just did some quick research. Creative director Robbie Wen.
Hell yeah.
Art direction Robbie Wen and Sam Yang. And then I think MJ is in there, assistant art director and concept lead and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I mean, great solid team on all of that. And I think the art is dope. And that's a big part of what attracts people to this game and keeps us buying these cards. That it's like, I want the cards even if I don't play them because they're dope looking.
Yeah.
Because the
So I
10
can't
marbles
limit
are cool.
myself to a class.
The other thing I'm going to say as well, just to big up the art direction and that sort of thing, is they've been doing an awesome job of bringing in new artists who are just absolutely killing it. You know, like we kind of had the same few artists for a few sets, but now we're starting to get some new people with some real bangers. You're like, oh wow, look at that, that's new, I love that, you know. And so that has been also really cool, is everybody we keep adding to the gallery are just starting to become some of my favorites. So I love that.
Yeah. All right, let's run down our picks again, and then we'll do some honorable mentions and close this heavy hitters draft out. Zane, take us away.
All right. My 5 picks are Balance of Justice, Cast Bones, Blade Flurry, Agile Windup, and Ancestral Harmony.
Dang, that's a good list.
That's good. Blake, give it to us.
I don't remember mine.
Do you want me to list it out for you?
No. Let's go in reverse order and see if I remember them the right way. Boast. Nasty Surprise.
Yes.
Then we got Grains of Blood Spill. Then we got Sonata. Galaxia. And then my first one, that's the one I blanked on for a second because it's been so long. Up the Ante.
Mm.
You did it.
Good choices.
That's a great list.
Those were a good list. All right, I got Ripple Away, The Golden Sun, Trounce, Show No Mercy, and Swashback Alehorn.
Smashback.
Nice. Smashback.
Smashback? Oh, fuck. That's my handwriting for you. It looks illegible.
My picks in the heavy hitters draft are Gauntlets of Iron Will, Judge, Jury, Executioner, Draw Swords, Young Betsy, and Performance Bonus.
Nice.
Shout out to the women.
Hell yeah, dude.
Strong women in this set for sure.
Yes.
Money where your
Definitely.
mouth is. Let's start off on these honorable mentions. Thought
So
Money Where Your Mouth
mine-
Is was pretty good.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. No, not on my list. Mine were equipments.
I mean,
I'm
what
shocked
I-
nobody took Apex Bonebreaker. I know that we picked a lot of legendaries, but Apex Bonebreaker is like very cool and like dramatic, and like it's just like an impactful card that like will be around forever. Like I love that like you can see like the entrance to the arena in the background, the flags, the gauntlets are bloody. We finally don't have to play Gambler's Gloves. Like there's so much emotion for Brute players. to,
Zane,
like-
you keep saying we, and I ain't ever seen you play Brute in my entire fucking life. So keep going, bud.
Ooh, called out. Called out. One of mine in the Brute vein, and I almost picked it last, was Monstrous Veil.
Mhm.
But I just didn't want to pick 2 equipments.
Yep.
But I think Monstrous Veil is really cool because it is telling us something about brutes, right? Like there's something really special about this piece of equipment that's hung up in a ceremonial way, and then whoever dons it, the Monstrous Veil, you know, etc., something like that. We get a taste of at-home brute culture life, whereas most of the brute stuff is just battling. And this is like, what's it like at their house? Got my hat hanging up on
Solana
my
would lead you to believe that they don't have homes and they just sleep on the ground.
Exactly.
It feels like a ceremonial thing, like
yes,
with the like torches and chains. Yeah, it's a really good one.
Yeah, and I love the colored feathers and stuff too. It's cool. I would wear that.
My honorable mention, I don't know if you can tell from what I'm doing right now, slap happy. I think it's a very interesting, completely goes the other way of everything else is very serious. We're killing people. We're doing this. What does slap happy mean? Like, is he crazy? You punch him in the face and he doesn't feel it at all because he prevented the damage. Are you more afraid after you punch him in the face and he didn't react at all? Do you punch him in the face and he gets more energy? Like, it's a very like, is this person crazy? There's not a lot of bald people in this franchise so far. There's all kinds of stuff of what is this guy's thing? There's a mace. Is he a guardian? Is he a warrior? Is he instant? I don't know.
Yeah, it's a cool card.
I think he's weird, and I don't like it.
I think it's a very funny. It's a very funny art in a serious set.
It just it just is totally left field, and it kind of takes me out of it. But I appreciate it for that, but also I don't know.
It's a memorable.
It's memorable for sure.
Honorable,
yes,
honorable, memorable mention.
Honorable, memorable mention. I think one I was like struggling. I almost picked this, but I didn't. Was Shift the Tide of Battle. I think this one just it's got like the Avengers Assemble kind of energy. Just everyone running through the door. I think there's a warthog down here on the left, and then just the guy that she's standing on, and her hair is just like taking up like the whole frame.
Yeah, I didn't. That was like why I didn't pick, because I was just like, this hair.
The hair.
Throws
That's
me
what
off.
I ended up
Throws
like,
me off.
I saw it. I was like, why is her hair moving when she's standing still? But so I didn't end up picking it. But I think it's got good energy in it. I enjoyed that one.
If I could have picked one more, it would have been Raise an Army. Raise an Army is like, it's so dramatic. I love Kasai. It's cool to see her grown up. Like the whole background of like
Kasai's.
Nobody touched Kasai at all.
Yeah,
I thought there'd be some horniness for young Kasai too.
Blake,
Young
I'm
Kasai
not
is
in this
the artist.
game to be horny.
Yeah.
Well, you guys all have beautiful wives that really fulfill your whole life. I don't know Zane's situation. Maybe you don't say it, but like, the Kasai young girl is hot, but nobody put her.
She doesn't feel like Kasai to me, which like I really like the young Kasai art. Like I think it looks really cool, but it doesn't feel like Kasai. This feels like a person in Kasai's kind of like circle, but Kasai's like gritty, right? Like mad, like serious, and then like this is like
a mercenary. Yeah. Blood on the swords. Yeah.
Raise an Army is my favorite art of Kasai we've ever had, even though it's not her hero art. It very well could have been. It just feels like everything that she represents on a card.
That person could kill the fuck out of me.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'd let her. Oh.
I had two more that I had on my list. And I almost picked them also, obviously. But they were Sheltered Cove, I think is underrated. And also shout out to Shelter Cove, a literal place in my area where you can recreate and my students live. So Sheltered Cove is just freaking dope. It gives you Briar-ish vibes. Also another pointy-eared woman. Apparently there are elves.
Oh,
and
that's
apparently there are dwarves. So this is like a real thing. The other one I had was Graven Call
and prevent damage.
Yes, they do. Yeah. And then just the other one was Graven Call. Shout out to Assassins. This dagger is the dopest dagger art I think we have. And in cold foil, it is so good.
Where do you put your hand on that?
Callback.
on
You
the
drafted
hill.
Scale Peeler. So are you saying this is better than Scale Peeler?
Yes, this one definitely surpasses Scale Peeler for me.
But
Cool.
you didn't
So
draft
good.
it.
And now we know that the new set is Mysteria. Which card in this set is the what is it, Easter egg for the next set? Do you think it's Ancestral or Ripple?
Ancestral.
Well, it's normally a flavor text thing, right? Like there's just like one, like a word will be capitalized kind of like out of place.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. That's true.
That's been like the
All right,
tell.
let's spend the next hour combing the
Doing it in
Yeah.
flavor text
Colin, can you do 1 through 300 of the cards, please?
Yeah.
and put them all on screen.
Like let me download all the images and then add them one by one to Premiere, lay them out, and that'll be 3 seconds that took 2 hours of work. It'll be dope.
Awesome.
Did I do it?
You did. Great job.
It is. It's
Wow, there
Ancestral
it is.
Harmony.
Great draft, everybody. I think this is the closest one yet. I don't feel confident anymore. Felt confident, started strong, and then I think I petered off, and everybody else grew in strength. So we'll see
luckily,
what the community says.
Your opinion does not matter because the listeners will decide who wins. So let us know down there if you enjoyed this. Like and subscribe.
Let it be known that all these other people have a lot more going on in their life, and this would be the coolest thing that happened to me in a year and a half.
Let the record show that Blake registered Victor at the latest AGE and
Oh
not
my
Drew.
god!
And I heard he lost to an Azalea, even though Victor should win against Azalea.
Well, if they
He's
weren't
still
the best
learning.
person in the entire Southern California area, maybe I'd have a chance. You know?
It's hard when you go up against Team Stroopwafel.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blake, just get good at the game, dude. That's what
You know
Zane
what?
did.
It hasn't been a priority of mine.
Do that.
Yeah. I'm getting good at art first.
I think part of it is get a Concept 2 rower. That's what Zane is sporting in the background. And skateboard. That's how you get good.
You can look
Highly
at
recommend. I do like it.
his full sheet of cards, memorize all of them while he's rowing. So that's
Yeah.
Tales of
It's got that
Aria,
edge.
best flavor of any set we've ever had.
Wow.
Card design
until
Wow.
Mist of
broken,
Wisteria, or what is it? Mist of what is it? Mist of Wist of Wist.
Should we do our least favorite
Art
art on the
of
way
Mist
out,
Veil.
and then mute it so we don't ruin that artist's life?
Yeah, the least
No.
favorite art is the new gold token. 'cause what's up
Cohesive
with that new
tendencies.
pan? He was so jacked up in that photo. That's it. No more.
Sweet. Thanks,
I'll be
guys.
honest, I almost picked Victor Goldmain to adult art.
The horse.
I wanted to pick
He
the
looks like
altar
such an
where
asshole.
where they just take him out and it's
Right.
just the horse. That's like the best flesh and blood meme we have ever had. Is
Just do this on your screen.
Victor is the horse.
Cut him out by doing that. And nobody likes Big Booba Vampire, which I think is crazy.
I felt
We're
like it was
not that
too on
kind
the
of show.
nose, dude. It's a blood wine cup.
My
Goblet.
favorite thing was like, I'm kind of getting vampire from this card. And it's like, what was the hint, dude?
Why was she a
Some-
vampire? It's a warrior card.
But she's drinking blood. Like, of course.
I
she's
mean,
a
I
vampire.
do love the Countess. I did say that when this card was spoiled. I was like, I think I said bite me, mommy. But
Is it Camilla or Camilla?
let's do Camilla
Camilla. Yeah,
because we could be in Spain.
Barcelona.
It doesn't beat Smashback Alehorn though. And then it's like you're picking like not the best drinking card.
Yeah, but it is good. It is good.
This is on a playmat. I think the what are they called? The LSS company, parent company. Their art draft is what they choose to be on playmats.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I have at least 3 playmat cards. So just take that into consideration when you're voting.
There you got it.
Sweet.
Well,
Thanks, Blake.
thanks everyone for listening. Thank you, Blake and Zane, for joining us. We'll be back in a couple months with the next set's art draft. But we'll also be back next month with some
Tales of Mysteria.
BS.
It's like
We'll talk
part
about.
the Mist Veil.
Part
is
the
the new
Mist Veil.
set. Yeah.
What's it called?
That sounds like Welcome to Night Vale, which is a funny
Heart
weird
of the
podcast.
Mist Veil.
Tales of Mysteria.
All
All
right.
right, everyone.
Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.